I mean, yeah, it was definitely a whirlwind year, you know, being on all three levels of the organization. And, when it was time to come down here, I was told go win a Kelly Cup. So, I mean, it's disappointing that we're not going to the finals. We ended a little bit early, but, I mean, what we did as a group here, what these guys did all year is something that is very special individually and as a team. And for the city too. It's exciting to have that kind of opportunity and to play some really meaningful games up until almost June. So as a group, I think everyone needs to be proud of themselves, but I think everything we had, keep moving forward and just keep trying to push for better.
As you go into next season, you look back on this one, what kind of lessons did you learn? You're set at all three levels.
There's definitely a lot of lessons learned this year. I think the one thing is just always have confidence. Doesn't matter getting called up, sent down, going up 2 levels or coming down 2 levels. It's just making sure that I'm confident that I always want to, strive for the best that I can. But even when things aren't going my way, just still be confident and trust my game and trust the person I've grown to be throughout my entire life and especially this year.
What kind of steps are you looking to take in the coming season?
I'm looking forward to just trying to prove myself at every level, and I think that hopefully my next big step is playing a game in the NHL. I've backed up a couple games now, and I think for me the next step is really just play a game. Doesn't matter a full game or a period or a couple minutes, but just get that one game under my belt and then go from there. Just try to make an impact wherever I am too. Make sure that I'm putting the work in day out and just trying to be a professional and try to get some traction in the NHL too.
There's been a good amount last year here, and then obviously towards the end of the season here, jumping around throughout the whole system, as you said. Do you have a favorite memory of the last couple of years here, whether it's a fan interaction or a specific game, a conversation you have with somebody, something like that, here in Glens Falls?
I mean, it's always special. The fans here are fantastic, so I've had plenty of great interactions with fans, doing the boat cruise or, one of the events I went to last year, just something pretty special that, the time I've had here, everything's been great. Anywhere you go, I've been noticed and talked to more in public here than anywhere else. It just shows how passionate the fans are and how much they care, and, they pay attention to who you are and what you're doing. Like getting my hair cut, the people there knowing who I am is just something that's definitely special. And I appreciate everything how much the fans care is just fantastic.
Lastly, you broke a couple of records here. There's a lot of relatively big names, Mackenzie Blackwood, just to name one, and got a bunch of guys, goaltenders, who've come through this building and had a good career so far. How does it feel to be able to look back on a run like this, a couple of years like this, the people you met, the coaches you worked with, just some final thoughts on that?
No, that's special too. I think you always want to be the best version of yourself, and I think seeing my name up there with some of those guys is pretty meaningful to me. But I think at the end of the day, it's always just trying to impress myself and make sure that everything that I've done has been working, but at the same time still striving for better and knowing that I have more and I can do more individually and to help the team out too.